By all accounts, K-State dominated the Oklahoma Sooners from start to finish in a game that wasn't nearly as close as the final score would suggest. Kansas State 21, Oklahoma 7. The Wildcats' first win over the Sooners in 23 years. Columnist Gib Twyman of the Kansas City Star put the K-State-Oklahoma game in perspective when he wrote, "The reality is that not only did the better team win Saturday and climb to 6-1-1 in the season, it dominated from start to finish against a 6-2 team that is number 14 in the country. Make no mistake, K-State's ability equals or betters anyone in its league. It has now barely lost to Nebraska, tied Colorado, and whipped Oklahoma. They are the second best team in the Big Eight right now, and that is the reality the rest of the conference is going to have to deal with." K-State led 7-0 at halftime, but began to see the light at the end of the tunnel when Chad May found a leaping Kevin Lockett with his third-quarter touchdown pass.
2 seconds on the play clock. K-State on 2nd and 10. Back to throw May, looking left, being rushed. Now he's gunning it long for the end zone. The pass is caught by Lockett on an acrobatic catch. Touchdown! Kevin Lockett does it again. The freshman from Tulsa, Oklahoma, out jumps Larry Bush for the football. K-State leads 13-0.
Chad May put the finishing touches on the K-State win with his 2-yard plunge late in the third quarter, and then turned it over to tough-running Rod Schiller, who ate up more than half of the fourth quarter with 81 yards on the ground. For Kansas State, it was a big-time victory, and for the Cats, they were out of the wilderness and headed to the promised land.
Back to throw is Gundy, off play action, sets up, looks right, throws near side. The pass is broken up by Chuck Martle. This ball game's over. This ball game's over, and you listen to me closely. Listen to me closely, because for the first time since Exodus chapter 14, the Red Sea has been parted, and Pharaoh's Sooner chariots have been swallowed up, because Bill Moses Snyder says, "Let my people go," from 23 years of Sooner bondage. So wind it on up for Kansas State, because for K-State, winning 21-7 for Oklahoma, it's a big Kansas State victory over Oklahoma. 21-7, our postgame.
K-State's run at a second-place finish in the Big Eight Conference was dashed the following week at Iowa State, as the Cyclones struck for 3 fourth-quarter touchdowns to upset the 18th-ranked Kansas State Wildcats in Ames, Iowa. K-State led 7-6 at halftime, but was still looking for a spark and seemed to find it on the first play of the second half.
The right halfback lines up as a wing right. They'll reverse option. Utter will keep. He's across the 10. He's hit. The ball is loose. The ball's loose at the 8-yard line. K-State's got that football at the 8.
Yet the Wildcats had to settle for a Tate Wright field goal and a 10-6 lead, but then upped the lead to 17-6 later when Chad May rushed in from 2 yards out late in the third quarter.
I formation, third down goal to go at the 3. K-State will option. Chad May will keep. He's into the end zone. Touchdown! Chad May on the option.
Iowa State answered, though, with 3 consecutive touchdowns to take a 27-17 lead. Kansas State did make one last gasp effort on this short pass from Chad May to J.J. Smith.
Second down 10 for K-State. Again, May back to throw. Deep drop this time. Rolls left, throws back right to J.J. Smith, and then a throwback went for a touchdown before. J.J. cuts in bounds, stays on his feet. He's at the 35. J.J. still moving and is at the 30-yard line. 25. He needs a block. He's at the 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, J.J. Smith with 22 seconds left to go on the clock.
That was as close as the Purples would get, as a failed onside kick attempt gave the ball to Iowa State to run out the clock. As Kansas State approached Week 10, the Wildcats needed one more victory to qualify for a bowl bid. And K-State did just that, bouncing back in a hurry the following week to claim a 31-21 victory over one of its oldest nemesis, the Missouri Tigers. K-State jumped out to a 10-0 first-quarter lead, and Chad May broke his second Big Eight record of the year by throwing at least one touchdown pass in his 9th consecutive game.
Split in left, flanker right. They fake the draw. May back to throw, being pressured. Now he rolls right, looking for an open receiver. Now fires for the end zone. It's caught by Brian Reese. Touchdown! His second catch of the season. It's a Cat touchdown.
Undaunted, Missouri battled back to take a 13-10 lead in the third quarter as the Tigers tried to salvage a disappointing season with an upset in Manhattan. But Chad May and Andre Coleman would have nothing of it and quickly reminded the Tigers that K-State does not lose at home as the two hooked up for touchdown passes of 27 and 65 yards to give K-State the lead for good.
And Chad May delivered that ball. K-State does pick up the first down.
K-State fakes the draw. May back to throw, throwing for the end zone. Coleman makes a catch, touchdown! 27-yard pass for a touchdown off the play action. And K-State's back on top, 16-13. On 1st and 10 for the Cats at their own 35. May with a long count. Now a quick out route thrown to Coleman, makes the catch at the 35, trying to bounce outside. He's at the 45, 50, 45, 40. He's going to go all the way, but a flag was thrown. Coleman 15, 10, 5, touchdown K-State. But what were the flags? Offsides against the Tigers. Decline. K-State has a touchdown. A long touchdown pass for Kansas State.
Chad May later added a 1-yard touchdown run, and the Wildcats completed their second straight unbeaten season at home and extended their home unbeaten streak to 13 games. And for Kansas State, it was their 6th 1A win of the season, and the bowl bid was sealed. With a third-place finish in the Big 8 Conference on the line, the 20th-ranked Wildcats closed out their regular season at Oklahoma State, where the Cowboys had nearly upset Nebraska earlier in the season. Kansas State did jump out to a 14-7 halftime lead, but the OSU Cowboys would rally, scoring on this broken play halfback pass from Boogie Johnson to Raphael Denson to tie the game at 14-14. Then just moments later, the Cowboys would drive 58 yards in 13 plays to get a 43-yard Lawson-Vaughn field goal to give the Cowboys a 17-14 lead with under a minute to play. But Chad May and the Wildcat offense snatched victory from the jaws of defeat with a last-minute rally that will forever be remembered in Wildcat land simply as the drive. Trailing 17-14 with no timeouts and just 58 seconds to play, May overcame 2 penalties to drive the Wildcats officially 80 yards to pay dirt in just 41 memorable seconds.
A get out of the shotgun. May back to throw, shifts the pocket right. Now fires the pass that is caught by Lockett and out of bounds at the 33-yard line, stops the clock. It is a first down. K-State will use the shotgun. 2 receivers left. There's a flanker right. J.J. Smith just to the left of May. May said he cannot hear the snap count. Back to throw is May, rolling left, still rolling left. Now fires a pass to the far sideline, caught by Coleman. He makes the catches out of bounds to stop the clock at the OSU 49-yard line. A 24-yard pass play. 38 seconds left to go in the game. 17-14 Oklahoma State. A great throw by May and another good catch by Coleman to the boundary to stop the clock. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. On first down, out of the shotgun snap, May moving right, being chased. Now launches the football down the near sideline, caught by Lockett and out of bounds at the 22-yard line. Again, it appeared that Delvin Miles was in a position to make the interception, and much like the Oklahoma game, Lockett comes back to the football, makes the catch, out of bounds to stop the clock at the OSU 22-yard line with 31 seconds left in the game. K-State out of the shotgun, 1st and 10 at the OSU 22-yard line. Out of the shotgun, back to throw. May throws near side to running, makes the catch out of bounds at the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Mitch Holtis, Stan Weber, Bernie Haney, Jenny Meek, DeLoss, Yonke, Ed O'Donnell, and Stillwater. K-State on 2nd down and 6 at the poke 17. Now they're throwing to the end zone. K-State throwing deep, and the pass is incomplete, but a flag thrown in the end zone. Andre Coleman trying to make the catch, but Oklahoma State will be called for pass interference in the end zone. K-State was trying to run the deep corner route to Andre Coleman, and the pass broken up. They move the ball to the 2-yard line.
It's a 15-yard penalty or spot of foul, whichever is least, and this time 15 yards takes it all the way down to the 2-yard line.
Not a half the distance penalty, but a 15-yard penalty, the Oklahoma State 2. Brian Reese and Dedrick Kelly in for Kansas State. Rod Schiller was injured earlier. 21 seconds left to go in the game. First and goal, K-State at the Oklahoma State 3-yard line. No timeouts left for K-State. Play action fake by Mays, throwing for the end zone. Pass is caught by side, touchdown! He caught it 9 yards deep in the end zone. Off the play action, K-State takes the lead with 17 seconds left to go in the game. What a drive! One of the best drives in K-State football history. Kansas State, in effect, had to go 85 yards after the penalty.